I used to sleep in the dirt of my mistakes, carrying the weight of every chain I made. Thought the damage was too deep to ever heal, but grace came knocking at the door I tried to seal. I was broken in the middle of my shame, but you called my name. Through the tears and through the fire, you were close. Even when I ran so far, you never let me go. Every night I tried to hide from who I was. You were standing in the wreckage just because your love doesn't wait for me to be enough. It just comes. Maybe you're listening right now and you feel like the ashes of your life are all that's left. But God never wastes a broken story, He rewrites it. And that voice He placed inside of you is part of your new chapter. Tap the first link in the description and learn to sing for His glory. Let your testimony become a worship that shakes your whole church. I'm not who I was before you pulled me from the ground. The man who lived in chains is not the man who's standing now. Everything I lost, you gave me back 100 times. The scars I tried to cover are the proof that I survived. I'm standing at your door with nothing but the love I found. Raised from the ashes, I'm alive inside your name. What the enemy buried, you brought back to burning flame. I was lost inside the darkness, now I'm standing in the light. Raised from the ashes by your power and your might. You raised me up, you raised me up from the ashes of my life. Now I carry this fire burning deep inside my chest, a testimony to the world that you don't leave your children wrecked. I shout it from the rooftops, I'll declare it in the storm, that the King of Heaven came and made the broken ones reborn. I see the people walking haunted by their past, and I can't rest. You don't waste a broken thing, you don't leave the lost behind. Every scar becomes a song of praise when the Redeemer redesigns. Come on, everybody sing. There is freedom in His name. The one who conquered death and grave is the one who knows your pain. Every chain is falling now, every captive is unchained. Let the drums beat like the heartbeat of a God who holds the key. Let the keys unlock the prison where the shame has been confined. Let the choir lift the anthem that was written for all time. Every instrument declares that chains were never the design. Raised from